only the cultural exchange, but also, the exhibition performances that we introduce on the Culture Avenue will be really great historical data. And I believe what you're about to introduce will also be very important. So tell us.
Yes, actually what I have is very important. I met a person who has witnessed the art world of Korean culture. Can I just tell you, what we have here on the Culture Avenue, the art data, is nothing compared to what he has.
Wow.
I know. So why don't we go meet the king collector of art data? Well, on a snowy day like this, wouldn't it be great to videotape a snowball fight or something? Well, speaking of videotaping, I'm going to introduce you to someone who is called the quote-unquote living historian. Why is he called that? Well, you'll find out in a little bit, but he has a source of all the Korean cultural events. Why don't we go meet him? Let's go! A small office in Seongbuk-gu District, Seoul is a studio for Chung Seung-yo, who is the master collector of Korean art data.
네, 어서 오세요.
The instant you step into his office, you see an enormous amount of data tapes. In a glance, there seem to be a good several thousand of them. Wow, look at all these tapes here, but the one that caught my eye is this one right here. It's called Guys and Dolls. I'm pretty sure you heard of it. And it was taped in 1987, May 20th. So that's over 10 years ago. Isn't that really something? 여기 자료들이 굉장한데요. 이거 몇 개나 되나요?
테이프 수량으로는 약 한 3,000개 정도 되고요. 작품 수로는 약 10,000점 정도 될 거라고 생각이 됩니다.
우와, 그럼 이걸 다 직접 촬영하신 거예요?
예, 1978년서부터 시작한 일이기 때문에 아마 한 24, 5년 그동안에 찍은 자료들입니다.
The 24 years worth of film data was astounding in its number and diversity. That's because he visited every traditional performance held all over Korea. Although he donated most of his data to government agencies, he still had about 3,000 films in his personal collection, which makes him Korea's best personal collector. Compared to the 6,870 film data that is owned by Korea's largest collectors foundation, his is astounding. He is also doing his best to digitalize all his precious data.
지금 보시는 저 테이프는요.
네.
우리나라 이거 마지막 광대라고 일컫는 그 이동환 선생님의 신칼대신물을 보고 계시는 겁니다. 네. 저분이 90세 되셨을 때 세종문화회관 대강당에서 그 공연했던 실황입니다.
우와, 그렇구나.
네.
근데 이 모든 자료를요,
네.
모은 특별한 계기가 있으실 것 같은데 그 계기가 뭔가요?
우선 이 일의 인연은 아주 우습게 시작이 됐습니다. 제가 그 군대 제대한 그 이제 76년도에
네.
어떻게 기계를 안다는 것 때문에 그 서울음대 그 자료 제작실에서 일을 하게 됐어요. 그 자료 제작실에서 우리나라 그 전통 음악을 모으고 정리하고 그것을 학생들한테 제공하는 그런 일을 이제 하게 됐던 거죠. 이제 거기서부터 이제 공연장을 쫓아다니게 됐고.
He still has in his possession the first camera that he used to film performances. He regards anything linked to performances as precious.
아니, 그렇게. 그리고 요게 요 권총
Most of the artists and their works that he filmed with the camera are now designated as intangible cultural properties.
우와, 아무것도 안 보인다. 그리고
That is why he feels a special bond towards it. If he has the opportunity, he wants to build a museum and exhibit his films and his priceless camera.
최초에 개발된 그 모델이에요. 지금 보시는 이 테이프는 제가 1981년 10월 1일로 기억이 됩니다. 지금 우리나라 그 무형문화재 제2호로 지정되어 있는 양주 돌산대 놀이거든요. 아까 보셨던 그런 장비 가지고 찍은 그 아주 오래된 자료입니다. 지금서부터 약 20년 된 그런 테이프입니다.
He recently founded an internet broadcasting company of cultural arts to share his film. He was inspired by his wish that Korean art should be distributed by the internet to Korean art fans all over the world.
지금까지 해왔던 일을
네.
죽을 때까지 하는 게 제 1순위 계획이고요. 지금까지 해온 것을 이제 디지털화 해가지고
네.
전 세계의 우리 한민족들이 우리의 전통 문화나 그 우리나라의 그 전통 예술을 항상 그 접할 수 있는 기회를 만들어주는 게 제 소원입니다.
He is awesome, you know. It mustn't have been easy for a single person to collect all that.
I know. When I met him and when I was talking to him, I was so envious of him. And think about it, just to be absorbed into one thing and one thing only.
Yes, you know, it's really important to cultivate and create new culture, but it's also as important to protect and, you know, keep our traditional Korean culture too.
Right. And all his words, especially, were so emotional. Especially the part about where he wanted to do this until his dying day. I mean,
Wow, that's touching.
I know, right? That makes me want to do my best here on the Culture Avenue till my dying day.
I was just about to say that too. So I hope our viewers will join us back again next week to see how well we're doing. So I hope to see you back again next week. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.